Bienvenidos, welcome to Rally Argentina. The fifth round of the FIA World Rally Championship ventures to South America. A unique and beautiful landscape awaits the WRC drivers and, of course, some of the most passionate fans on the championship. This rally is an immense challenge for the drivers and co-drivers alike. And this year we'll see a brand new winner. It's Sebastian Loeb, who's dominated Argentina with 8 rally wins to his name, but no Loeb this year. 4 days of competition then. The service park is based in Villa Carlos Paz, near the city of Cordoba, Argentina's second largest city. The fans will have something special to welcome them this year. We will see, as I mentioned, a brand new winner, and everybody wants to take the spoils. Myself, Bex Williams, and Julian Porter will talk you through the opening day's action.
To be honest, it's quite a big difference on just this one rally. We do 3 days and 3 totally different days. The Friday is quite technical, but sort of medium speed. Saturday is more open, more fast, and higher average speed. And Sunday is very tricky again. So you sort of do 3 different rallies in one rally, and that makes it very challenging.
If you see the conditions out there this year, it will be very rough. It will be hard for the car, and with a new car, yeah, you have to discover a lot of things. And of course, on the first pass, we have to be cautious in some places because we could damage the suspension or something else.
It's been a challenging start to the 2014 season for Robert Kubica. Here, he'll be hoping for a clean run.
I changed a bit the way I put down the pace notes, just in order to survive, not to go fast. Which I think is not to drive slower, but it will lead me to drive a bit different way. I decided a bit to come back with the way I was doing pace notes last year, in order to make it a bit easier, and maybe it will somehow lead me to drive a bit differently.
Well, there's not many rallies now left on the calendar that you haven't won. Does it mean a lot to you to sort of get the first win at these places like this?
It's only this one actually, on the traditional one, and Poland, that it's coming back on the championship. So yeah, that would be nice to have it again also in the Palmares. But yeah, I'm sure some of the other guys also want it, maybe all. So I'm sure that Yari will push hard, and also Mats, I'm sure, is also really motivated here. Why not Danny or Cherry? They improve with the car every rally, so we can also expect them to be more and more on the fight for the victory.
There we go. Sebastian Ogier saying that everybody wants the victory. He's very true in stating that. Plenty of drivers keen to get classic Argentina win under their belt. It was the Hyundai of Danny Sordo which really showed pace at Shakedown, Jules. An extra event for him. He was drafted in, replacing Juho Hänninen, who's just done the recce here. Great start for him at Shakedown.
It was a great start, and a big move by the Hyundai team to tell Juho he wasn't coming and Danny coming. And yeah, Thursday morning it was a successful. You could see how bumpy and undulating the terrain is. This rally is so tough.
Confirmation of the fastest time through Shakedown for Danny Sordo. Mikko Hirvonen not too far behind and full of confidence after a good pace-setting turn in Portugal just a couple of weeks ago. For Elvin Evans, for Chris Meek, for Robert Kubica, not a huge amount of experience, of course, in Argentina. Meek has seen it before, but only 20 kilometres of the current stages that we're tackling on the WRC. Super Special kicks us off first then. Feel that atmosphere coming from the fans. It's something special here.
It is something special here, and it's some huge sport as well as football. Huge sport in Argentina. And these super specials people don't like so much, but this is a great super special. It's like a proper rally stage, but you are 2 by 2. I don't know how real much you see of your competitor during the race, but it's a good super special, one where you can get caught out. And Ogier 3 seconds quicker than anybody else. Osberg was second, Mikkelsen third, Mikko Hirvonen fourth, Jari-Matti Latvala in fifth. 4.2 splitting our top 5 at that point.
Ogier really letting the marker down there. I want to win here. I'm kicking off with the first stage win. Chris Meek said it's the best super special so far this season. So moving away from the super special stage, we move on to Friday's competitive action. A 27-kilometer stage, Santa Catalina to La Pampa. The drivers have pinpointed this as the roughest stage of the rally.
I would think, after doing it on the recce, the roughest stage of the season so far. Really, honestly, Bex, it is going to be a real challenge. It really is.
Now it's autumn time here in Argentina. Some cooler conditions. Temperatures during the morning on Friday getting up to around about 12, 13 degrees.
That's it. Hard tyres, soft tyres, what do you take? Obviously, a little bit of damp as well in the air, as you're saying, with those autumn conditions. Would that help Ogier being first on the road? See that dampness, little water holes, some of the mud holes. That bump and those dips, very, very tricky.
The organisers have actually put some drainage into these stages to get that water away, that causing the compressions.
Jari-Matti Latvala and Mika Anttila on their way into stage 2. First gravel stage of the rally. What can they do? They need a bit of a confidence-building run after Portugal's accident.
Yeah, they certainly do. Now, Jari-Matti took his first
how muddy
podium
it is
for
there.
Volkswagen last year. A lot of mud, huge amounts of mud in that section. Very narrow this stage, very bumpy, very, very rough.
The first 11.5 Ks are all like that. Really difficult to get your rhythm and get your feet. Just look at this.
It's Wales Rally GP, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a difficult state. There was a lot of compressions and which looked really bad on the recce. And actually those ones, they were good, but then there was a couple of ones which you didn't expect to be bad were really bad. And it's all okay for us, except that only 4 kilometers into the stage, the intercom went very silent. Something broke in the intercom and really annoying to drive. I hesitated for some time because I thought that I gonna lose the notes, but luckily it kept going even though it was silent. But I really had to concentrate.
Huge concentration from Jari-Matti, as he said, you have to on these stages. One good thing, though, about this morning, no fog, no mist, clear for the drivers. Here's Mads Osberg.
Yeah, Mads, one of the people that Ogier sees as a rival at every rally at the moment, but it was about to go wrong.
Oh, that's a heck of a hit.
It's a big hit there. Obviously, the wheel back into the suspension, into the wheel arch. Yeah, just clipping something on the inside, launching it really high into the bank and the rocks on the outside. Game over. Let's pose for a few photographs.
Fans taking every opportunity. Mikko Hirvonen, pace was great in Portugal, confident coming here.
Absolutely on the edge down here. You said his pace was hot. It's a little too hot.
Missasin, joo, jarrutus oli vähän myöhässä. Vittu. Sä otit sitä vitun rytkyä.
Unfortunately for Mikko, that was game over. 2 drivers within 16 kilometers on the opening stage. Argentina was starting to bite.
And that was it. It was a misheard pace note. He was in the wrong corner for what Yarmud called out.
Yeah, he thought he was going flat and he shouldn't have been.
There's one of those big rocks. Danny's just hit that, and that is going to cause him some problem, because all of a sudden his Hyundai i20 starts to drain of power, and look, he's struggling to get himself up the hills.
He does manage to get through the stage, but a loss of power.
Back with Mikko and Jarmo on the side of the road. Look at the damage. That was a hard hit.
I just complete my mistake. I just missed the note. There's one flat corner with the pump, and some reason I just missed it. And next one is the short right corner into the very tight left, and I thought that's the flat corner. So I just went way too fast. So my mistake. It didn't last for too long this time.
Basically, it's a small jump in the right-hand corner, and it was flat in my pace notes. Still, I brake a little bit, but the rear kicks up a lot. I land on the front, and when we're back down on the wheel, I touch something on the outside. So we destroy the front left corner, and also something happened with the gearbox. So that's the end for now.
Disappointment for Hirvonen and for Osberg. It's Ogier that leads the way. Latvala second, Mikkelsen third. A Volkswagen 1, 2 and 3. Neuville fourth and Meek in fifth.
WRC2 contender Jari Ketamar in 6th place. Elvin Evans taking it easy in 7th and gaining experience. Robert Kubica in 10th. Now back to Sordo on the road section between stage 2 and 3. Basically he's trying to find out what happened, that lack of turbo power. A clamp had come loose and he was trying to fix it. That's the clamp.
Something so simple that can lose you so much time. You can see the frustration in Danny's face. They did manage to fix it as much as they could. They went into the 51-kilometer stage. That was next up. You can imagine going through that without any power, Jules.
It's going to be tough, but we'll just have to see. Okay, 2 stages down so far. 1 more to go in the morning, Luke. Join us soon.